Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It is time for weekly weigh-in and meeting topic. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit disappointed in my weigh-in this week. I had a really, really good week. Just really, really good. And I honestly expected to lose at least a pound. And I stayed exactly the same. Now, I know before you say it, staying the same is good, because that's exactly what I would tell all of you. But that doesn't mean we still can't be a little bit disappointed, because I really did think that this was going to be a great week. It was a great week. I stayed the same. I did not gain an ounce. Stayed exactly the same. So yes, that is a great week. I just thought I lost a little bit. I really did. But it is what it is. I am so grateful that I did not gain. Next week, with the holiday, we'll see. But, I got to thinking after I had my little pity party this morning, I'm not tracking, and I am maintaining beautifully. If I can make it through the holidays maintaining, that will be a huge win for me, and I will be very, very happy with that. Would I love to see a little loss here and there? Absolutely. But if that is not to be, and I can maintain over the holidays, I'm fine with that. So it is what it is, but exactly the same down to the ounce. So there you have it. This week, we'll see. I don't tend to go crazy on Thanksgiving because I'm so tired of cooking that I don't feel like eating. It's the leftovers that get me. So we'll just see what happens. But I plan to be very mindful. I plan to think about what I'm eating. And I'm going to be really, really busy this weekend with Christmas decorating, because we do our Christmas decorating. We start on Black Friday. Although this year it's a little bit early and it feels weird, but I'm forging ahead because we've got something every weekend coming up. So anyway, that is it. Stayed the same. Let's get to the topic. A simple way to stay on track when life gets busy. See what they have to say. Oh, I'm like glowing up here. Stressing over how to fit everything in when life goes from regular busy to total chaos. And this is timely because of the holidays coming up. Take a deep breath and repeat, I don't have to do it all. Feel better? Great. Now let's focus on what you can accomplish and how. Try this. List all the goal-supporting tasks you want to take on this week. Then circle the one that is most important to you and that is doable, considering what else you have going on. The examples they give are meal prep dinner, go to the gym 3 times, and write in my journal 1 time. Now, your goals may not look like that. Mine don't, because I don't meal prep. Mine may look like plan out my menu for the week. It may be work out 5 times, or maybe you're a walker and you walk 1 mile. Maybe that goal is to walk 1.5 miles. Whatever it is real and it is important. It doesn't matter if that goal is work out for 5 minutes or walk around the block. If that is your reality and that is your goal, that is awesome. So never, ever, ever feel when you hear these topics or hear my goals or someone else's goals, never let that diminish your goals, because we are all on a different level here. We are all in a different place. Please remember that. Please remember that. And then it says write in my journal 1 time. I don't journal, so I'd have to come up with something else for that. And it may not be a weight loss goal. It may be something else, like put my clothes in the hamper instead of on the cedar chest or something like that. I don't know. So it says, if you can't manage a whole to-do, tweak it. So I said, like maybe a goal is either meal prepping dinners for the week or just menu planning for the week. If you can't do it for a whole week, try it for 2 days. Or even 1 day, like before you go to bed tonight. Well, tomorrow, we all know, if you live in the U.S., we all kind of know what we're having. But, before you go to bed, plan your meals just for the next day even. Any little bit of planning or goal tasks is going to help you. Don't let it overwhelm you. Honestly, I got overwhelmed last night. I sat down to do my menu for December, and it was like I hit a brick wall. I could not think to save my life. So you know what I did? I made sure I had next week planned, and I put it away. I don't need that kind of stress before bed. And that's okay. I'll go back and look at it again. Don't let the tasks and the goals overwhelm you, because you will shut down. So it says, break down that one task that is most important to you into the smallest steps possible. So the example they give is meal prepping your dinners. And the way they say to break it down is find recipes and make a menu. Because you're not going to be able to meal prep unless you have a plan, because you need the recipes and you need the meal plan to make the shopping list. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it says, make your meal plan and check for recipes. And from there, you're going to write a grocery list, because you may be making something that you don't have an ingredient for. Then you need to go to the store and go shopping. When you get home, that's when you can start the actual prep. All this was kind of like a pre-prep. You can chop your veggies. You can marinate your meat. You can prep anything else that needs to be prepped. I make yogurt in the Instant Pot weekly, and, that's part of, I say I don't meal prep, but I guess I really do, because every week we make yogurt in the Instant Pot. Every week I usually have some sort of bone broth going for recipes during the week. So everybody's prep can look a little bit different. It doesn't have to look like mine. Maybe you don't make your own yogurt. Maybe you buy your yogurt. That's okay. You're doing something to help your prep. And then it says batch cook meals. Well, this says tomorrow night, so whenever. Batch cook meals. I'm not a leftover girl. I don't like things reheated. We really try not to use the microwave, so anything that needs to be reheated needs to be reheated either on the stovetop or in the oven. And I don't know, I just don't feel it tastes the same. So I would rather prep everything I can up until the actual cooking of the meal and then do that fresh. That's just the way I like to do it. But just because I like to do it that way doesn't mean I can't do some sort of prep. I can't get that menu ready. I can't, get my yogurt going and my bone broth going and make my bread for the week, things like that. There's always a way to tailor it to the way that you cook, the way that you eat, the way that you live. Just because you don't do it like somebody else, that's okay. And don't discount the way you do it. If it works for you, then go for it. If it's not working for you, adjust. Because why keep doing it if it's not working for you? If you do all this meal prep and then end up not eating what you've prepped and throwing it all away at the end of the week, that is definitely not a good thing. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're wasting resources. So make sure it's doable. And if you have to spend 6 hours in the kitchen, on a Sunday or a Saturday to meal prep, rethink your meal prep, because that's crazy. I look at Kim over at A Girl on Her Phone. She's a big meal prepper, and that was what works for her. She might spend an hour on a Saturday or Sunday morning doing it, but that's it. She doesn't have to spend all day because she streamlines it, she knows what she's doing, and it works for her. So don't think meal prep needs to be an all-day affair, because it does not. So it says, let's dive a little deeper. And I just used meal prep because that's the example that they gave. The other ones were going to the gym. They said go to the gym 3 times. Well, you might not be able to make it to the gym 3 times. That may be a lofty goal. So break it down. Say, you know what? On Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to go out in my neighborhood and walk. Or I'm going to go down in my basement and lift weights. Or I'm going to put on a Leslie Sansone DVD and work out with her. Or I'm going to find an app on my phone and work out with that on Monday and Wednesday. But on Friday, I'm going to actually go to the gym. So you might not be able to make it 3 times, but you can make it 1 time. And you're still working out 3 times. It's just not at the gym. And that's okay. You're still getting your 3 workouts in. You're just modifying them a little bit. So just remember, break it down. Break it down into doable, manageable steps. So it says, let's dive a little deeper. We love a good to-do list. Oh, yeah. I put stuff on my to-do list that I've already done just so I could cross it off because I love a to-do list. It's motivating to me. It says, okay, we mostly love the thrill of taking a pen and done. But life's 4-letter word is busy, especially this time of year, my friends. If you keep adding more to your list without giving yourself any breathing room, the only thing you may end up crossing off is the likelihood you'll get anything done. So give yourself permission to let less doable, less impactful items drop off and prioritize just one or few to-dos. Trust us, this approach will not ruin your weight loss efforts. Then break down those tasks into smaller, even more doable steps, and you'll create something better than a to-do list. You'll create a clear roadmap of how you'll start and how you'll finish a task with pre-step stops to fuel up an accomplishment and momentum along the way. It can't be all or nothing, my friends. It cannot be all or nothing. You will burn yourself out. You will make yourself crazy. You will give up. Figure out what you can do, what burdens you can lessen, or what burdens you can speed up a little bit. This is not a weight loss example, but most of you know, I started a home bakery business. And when I have a market on Saturdays, my Friday is all about baking. But I've learned how to streamline things a little bit. I learned that with all my quick breads, I can make all those batters on Thursday and leave them in the fridge. And then Friday morning, I can get them in the pans and get them baking. That takes 0 effort. And they can be baking while I am starting the next task, while I am mixing bread dough, or while I am mixing cake dough, whatever it is. I learned that and I never thought, I can't start baking on Thursday, it won't be fresh. Well, I don't want to actually bake them, but I can make the batter. And let me tell you, I've learned that batter resting in the fridge actually has more flavor. It is delicious. The flavors have time to meld and everything. So sometimes a shortcut ends up being a huge help to you. So, I know that's not, like I said, a weight loss example, but you can use this method for anything in your life. Breaking it down into smaller tasks, doing the doable things. It comes down to making a plan. And I know a lot of you love to fly by the seat of your pants, and that's okay too. But I bet if you look at it, you might think you fly by the seat of your pants, but you do have a plan. Even if you don't menu plan and you go to the grocery store, you're buying things to prepare for the week. So you are doing a little bit of planning here and there. So don't discount what you do. Just try to make it a little bit more concrete and a little more of a habit so that this can build and build and build over time. It says you don't have to do it all to be successful. The journey should fit into your life, not take it over. I want to repeat that for the people in the back and for myself. You don't have to do it all to be successful. The journey should fit into your life, not take over it. And that's for everything, my friends, everything. Simply deciding what to prioritize and doing that can free up precious time and mental headspace that keeps you on track. 3 fast facts. When you stop engaging in your usual healthy habits, it can be hard to restart them. Small, doable actions help you stay the course and prevent you from feeling like you have to start all over again. And breaking a task into smaller steps helps you believe you can complete it. So that is it, my friends. That is the topic for the week. Life is going to get busy this next month. It is. It is going to get busy. So figure out what you can do to lessen all those burdens. And like I said, this doesn't have to be weight loss related. It can be your Christmas or holiday shopping. It can be your Christmas or holiday decorating. It can be planning out your social calendar for the month. You know, sometimes we have to say no to certain things, and it's hard. It's hard. But we got this. We can do this. Let's have a successful holiday season. And success of the holiday season can look different for everyone. For me, success for the holiday season is maintaining. It is not gaining. For some people, success means losing. They want to lose over the holiday season. For others, success means maybe gaining 5 pounds because in past years, they've gained 10. Everyone is different. Everyone has different goals. Everyone's success picture looks different. So stop and take time and decide on yours. Look at the short term and look at the long term. Make them fit together and we can do this. We've got this, my friends. So that is it for today. I have a lot of cooking to do in the kitchen. So that is what I'm going to go start on. And I'm going to think about this and I'm going to break my tasks down and I don't have to do it all. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, beautiful Thanksgiving. I know I am so very thankful for all of you because without all of you, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of the camera. So thank you so much. Thank you always for your kind words. Thank you always for supporting me no matter what I decide to do. Thank you for the support of my channel and I truly do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So happy Thanksgiving to you and to yours. I love you all. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you all in my next video.